Hey guys, just wanted to talk about going from being stuck to success. So, when I started, I've been online full time since 2009, and throughout that time I did a lot of different things, but when I truly started focusing in on building like a real business versus, going from side hustle to side hustle, relying on other businesses or other systems to try and make me successful. When I got really focused on actually just breaking down building a business and focusing on one thing, building that up, that's when I really started to feel like, okay, now my income is stabilizing. Now I'm starting to build something here. I'm accumulating an email list. I'm building a brand. I am doing the things needed to actually build a sustainable foundation to basically bring in that online income and know that it's going to be there. So I think a lot of times people, when they go online and they're like, how do you make money online? You get all different types of stuff. And the problem is like you have to focus on what is it that you want to do. And like so when like I said, I've been online full time since 2009, but I got kind of stuck in this rut where I had some local clients. I had some, I had a lot of things going in a lot of different directions, and I felt really stuck. I wasn't really growing. I wasn't really declining. I was just kind of staying at a very even keel. I mean, my business was pretty stagnant. So I was like, what do I need to do to kind of get unstuck from this monotony, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And really, I mean, the difference was like, okay, I have to focus on building a business that I fully control, that I can scale at my pace, with products and things that I can get excited about. And a lot of times I was doing like affiliates, I was doing local business, so I was doing marketing for other local businesses and not necessarily marketing for myself. So it was just a lot of, I felt like I was just getting run down. And what changed for me was I literally was like, okay, I need to take something that makes me really excited and just, I need to market it, focus on it, and grow it. And that's when in 2018, I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to pause this because I want to hide my publisher ID on here. But I'm going to pause and then come right back. Okay, I just wanted to hover my icon over my publisher ID just because I don't want to show, I don't know if I'm allowed to show that online or whatever. So in 2018, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna find a product, a service, because the whole thing, if you do affiliate marketing, you can market it and get a lot of sales and stuff, but then you're waiting on the money to come in. As an affiliate, you have to wait 30 days, 60 days, whatever the threshold is in order for you to get a payout. I wanted something that, okay, I could immediately market, I could immediately get a sale, but that sale will go into my PayPal or my Stripe account directly so that I had access to the funds to then reuse the money to spend on marketing, which is exactly what I'm showing here. So I decided to go with YouTube. I was targeting YouTube, people on YouTube who wanted to get their channel monetized. I did a little bit of research and I was like, okay, there's people out there that are trying to figure out how to monetize. So this is the example of the book I used to start getting leads. I marketed to a page with Google AdSense. I sent them to a page on my site that was like going after keywords like, how to generate YouTube views, how to get YouTube subscribers, how to get watch hours, how to become monetized. Words like that, when people would type that into Google, I would have one of my ads display. They would click the ad, they would land on a page that would say, hey, are you trying to generate income? Here, grab this free ebook. This was the ebook I gave away. There was also a button on there that would be like, here's our top services to help you get monetized. And when they clicked that, it would take them to a bunch of services that I was selling. Now, I personally did not do the work on any of these services at the time. I went and I found a way to get views and subscribers and traffic to these people's videos so that they could start getting the monetized hour or the watch hours and the views and the subscribers in order to get monetized. I found somebody who could do those services for me, and I was reselling them. I would mark them up. So if somebody could help me get somebody 1,000 subscribers for $50, I would say, hey, I'll help you get 1,000 subscribers for $150. They would pay me $150. I would run traffic and get them 1,000 subscribers. They'd pay me $150 to do it, so the money was in my pocket up front. I'd go pay somebody else $50 to go do the actual work, and I profited the 100 in between. That's kind of how reselling services works. I found tons of different YouTube services that I could resell, and I just marked the price up. But my opt-in was this right here: how to generate how to generate revenue using YouTube. They'd opt in to get this. As soon as they opted into this, it would take them to the thank you page, which said download your book now. But wait, here are some services that will help you get monetization watch hours. Here is services that will help you get subscribers. And I would immediately start selling. These people were on my list because they got this ebook or they already bought a service from me. Then I was able to become an affiliate and start promoting TubeBuddy or vidIQ. Let's see, we also did, at the time I was a Canva affiliate. I was promoting Canva so that people could create thumbnails. And then I thought, hey, should I do done for you thumbnails for people? And we did that service for people, because a lot of times people who want these things don't actually want to do them themselves or know how to do it. They just want someone else to do it. So I was kind of like done for you type business where like whatever you needed, we would do for you. And most of the time I was finding someone else who could do it and just upcharging my customers for that service. And that's why it works so well. So I only show you this is because for a couple of years in 2018, I started running an ad. And I said, and you'll look at this and you'll see it's almost $900,000 worth of ad spend. And you think, oh, I don't have 900,000. Neither did I. This is literally me I started this with saying, I'll spend $20 a day. 20 times 30 is what? $600. I was willing to spend $600 getting clicks to my website to see if this would work. So I don't think I ever actually went down. So like if I was spending $20 a day, I was getting sales back that very exact day to cover the $20. Even if I only got $20 back, I broke even. And I just kept spending, and I kept increasing my budget, my daily budget, as I saw money coming back in to my business bank account. And I had access to that money right away. So I never actually spent money out of my pocket to run these ads. And then eventually, and you can see, I mean, I was paying $2.17 a click, and that seems like it's a lot, which it depends if you're selling something. So like maybe I paid $2 a click, but my average order value was like $26, and it would only cost me $20 to get a client. So I could profit $6 off of the ad. And then the great thing about doing a digital service type business is you get repeat buyers. So my stick rate, I had like a 50% repurchase rate. So for every client I got, at least half of them were coming back and purchasing something else. And that was on their own. That wasn't even counting when I would send out an email and say, hey guys, we have 10% off of this product. Do you want to come buy it? That also worked. I built something like close to, I think, 40,000 people on my email list doing this for it was a little less than 4-year period of time. That email list today in 2025, I still use it today to send out messages and send out new offers, new promotions, new affiliate stuff. It was a thing I did one time. I completely own it, and I can use it over and over and over. So I only show you this to tell you, like, you don't have to have a lot of money. If you can find one product, like I did, which is I wanted to target YouTube, like one product with that where you're solving one problem with one type of person. I had one product, which was how to generate revenue on YouTube, and the problem I was solving was taking people who weren't monetized and helping them get monetized. I was targeting one avatar of people who wanted to be YouTube influencers, and I stayed focused on that for almost a complete year before I even introduced Instagram, and then I redid this whole thing with Instagram. So that's why I said I found a repeatable way to do this. Now I could do it with TikTok, and actually we did sell some TikTok services. We've sold Twitter, and we've done a little bit of Facebook. But my whole bread and butter has been YouTube, so I've just kind of always come back, even when I've gotten distracted and tried to do some other things. I've always come back to the YouTube industry because so many more people are even getting on YouTube right now who just want to be monetized. And my biggest thing is, if you are trying to start some sort of business online, start a YouTube channel. It is one of the best ways to generate money once, and you don't even actually have to be monetized with the YouTube Partner Program to start making money on YouTube, because you can tell people to, hey, click the checklist I have, start building an email list free in YouTube. Then you can start selling people things from that email list. So like I have, I do everything now in System.io, all of my funnels and things like that. And I created like a YouTube monetization. So this would be an example of the type of service I would sell. Like, you're one step away from YouTube monetization. Most people are looking to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours because that's what you need on YouTube. Well, we can market your stuff and help you do that to get monetized. And that is what I was selling basically when I was running YouTube ads, sending them to a page. Once they got that ebook, then it was like, hey, yes, this ebook will show you how you can get monetized and what you need to go do, but would you rather get our help as a done for you and do it for you? Here's what we charge. And a percentage of those people would buy. That's how it works, to where like now I've built a brand and a business to where I can just rinse and recycle that with any service that I want to implement. And that's why, like, if you're trying to start a business, that's the difference between, are you doing side hustles where you're literally relying on someone else to pay you, or building a system, or relying on someone else to make the system work for you. I know a lot of people on this channel watch me because of one of the previous companies that we did years ago, where, it was an email marketing company, but you didn't own the list. It was never an asset. You had to wait on payment, and then most of the people didn't even end up getting payments anyway. So like, you're relying on someone else to make the email system work, to pay you. If you just would transition that effort into actually building your own email list, and then you own it, and then you sell products where when a sale happens, it goes into your bank account. That is like the difference. Like, when I did that, that was the click in my that was the click I needed to make the difference in my business, from where I was like, I'm waiting on my affiliate commissions to come in. I'm waiting on this business to work a little better. I'm waiting on finding new people who want to do this business with me. That type of thing and that type of mentality was a constant struggle. And when I finally was like, wait, I need to own the email list, I need to own the marketing, I need to own the product that I'm selling, so that when people pay me, the money is in my bank account, and then I can choose how to use that money. This product. So if I sold this product for $297, and this is just a mock-up page that I have, but at $297, I might have to pay $100 to fulfill that service. I profit $197, and then I can take $100 and put it back into marketing to go get more people. But then I still have $100 profit sitting there that I can use to pay myself, or to pay, I do have virtual assistants that work for me. I've got 3 guys that work for me. So, like, I've built a team of people to where, like, we've expanded, and I have other people working for me now, but that happened over time. And once I made that click, like, I need this money coming in. So whether it's a digital marketing service or digital marketing products, I 100% think that if you focus on what you can sell and brand as you, and it can be a faceless brand. This company that I run with social media is completely faceless. But if you sell a digital product or a digital marketing service, when you make that sale, the money comes to you directly. And that was the difference for me that clicked, where I was like, I am in control of everything I do moving forward. So, like I said, I set everything up now with System.io. I'll put links to the tools and things that I use, and I may even do some sort of case study where maybe if people are interested, I will completely start a new company, take it from setting up the funnel, setting up the emails, all that stuff, and then setting up a Google ad for it, or even a Facebook ad. I mean, you can do Facebook ads for $5 a day, and sell a digital product or a digital marketing product to where you see literally like, okay, here I spent $5. Here I just sold a product for 15. Or I spent $5 and we didn't get a sale today. The next day we spent $5 and I got $25 sale. Like, and show like a case study of how you'd start from nothing to building an actual business to where then now you own that asset. So I hope that helps and kind of clarifies, like, there is a difference between like people who are going side hustles and looking for other people to help them make money or bring other people in so that you can make money. There's a difference between that and setting up something like this, where it's a real business. You own the email list. You own the marketing services. You own the digital products. You make the money, and you grow it at your own pace. So that's just kind of, I was trying to clarify, and I think that will click for some people. And if you stayed with me this long on the video, then I hope that clicked for you. Let me know. Subscribe. The links to anything I talked about are in the description, and we'll see you guys on the next video.